What happens when thousands of ordinary Nigerians decide they've had enough? What happens when a social media activist steps out from behind a phone screen and walks directly into the streets? And what happens when a governor, instead of ignoring the crowd, comes out personally to face them? Well, that's exactly what happened in Oyo State. But here is the part that has left many Nigerians talking. Because according to videos and eyewitness accounts circulating online, what started as a peaceful protest allegedly turned into something much bigger when suspected thugs reportedly appeared at the scene. And the outcome? Let's just say it didn't go the way many people expected. Today, we are breaking down the protest led by VeryDarkMan and the Ratel Movement, the surprising appearance of Governor Seyi Makinde, the controversy surrounding the alleged attack on protesters, and why many Nigerians are calling this one of the most important moments in citizen activism this year. Stay with me till the end because this story is about much more than one protest. It's about leadership, it's about power, and it's about the changing relationship between Nigerian politicians and the people they govern. Let's get into it. For years, Nigerians have expressed frustration over different issues affecting everyday life. From economic hardship to concerns about governance, many citizens feel their voices are not always heard. Most times, people complain online. They tweet, they post videos, they rant, then they move on. But every once in a while, a movement escapes the internet and enters the real world. That's where the Ratel Movement comes in. Led by VeryDarkMan, popularly known as VDM, the movement has built a reputation for speaking directly about issues affecting ordinary Nigerians. Love him or hate him, one thing is undeniable. The man knows how to get attention. And in today's political climate, attention is power. When news began spreading about the planned protest in Oyo State, many people expected a typical demonstration. A few placards, a few speeches, then everyone goes home. But that's not what happened. As the crowd gathered, something unusual happened. Governor Seyi Makinde personally came out to address the protesters. Think about that for a moment. In many situations, politicians prefer to communicate through press releases, spokespersons, official statements. But here was a sitting governor appearing before the crowd. Whether you support him or not, that decision immediately changed the atmosphere. Because when leaders face citizens directly, something important happens. The distance between power and the people becomes smaller. The message from many observers was clear. The protest had become too significant to ignore. And suddenly, what started as a local demonstration was becoming a national conversation. But then came the controversy. According to videos and reports circulating online, suspected thugs allegedly appeared around the protest environment. Almost immediately, tensions rose. People began asking questions. Who sent them? Why were they there? What was their mission? Now, it's important to separate confirmed facts from allegations. What we do know is that videos showing confrontations quickly spread across social media. And once those clips hit the internet, public attention exploded. For many Nigerians, the incident represented something bigger than one protest. It symbolized a long-standing fear that citizens exercising their democratic rights can sometimes face intimidation. Whether those allegations are ultimately proven or disproven, the perception alone generated massive reactions across the country. And here's where the story becomes even more interesting. Because according to many accounts, the protesters refused to be intimidated. Instead of scattering, many stood their ground. And that image resonated with
thousands of people watching online. Now, let's talk about the biggest issue in this entire story: leadership. Because beyond the slogans, beyond the videos, beyond the political arguments, this event has sparked a serious conversation about what leadership actually looks like. Many supporters point to VDM's willingness to physically show up. Think about it. In an era where many influencers limit their activism to social media posts, VDM was present on the ground. He wasn't watching from a distance. He wasn't commenting from a safe location. He was there. For his supporters, that matters a lot. Because people tend to follow leaders who are willing to share risks with them. Whether you agree with his methods or not, many Nigerians see courage as one of his strongest qualities. And courage is one of the easiest leadership traits for ordinary people to recognize. But this story isn't really about VDM. And it's not really about Governor Makinde either. It's about something much bigger. Nigeria is changing. The old political playbook is changing. Citizens today have smartphones. They have social media. They have cameras. They have platforms. A single video can reach millions within hours.
A local protest can become national news before sunset. The balance of power is evolving, and politicians know it. That's why moments like this matter, because they reveal how governments respond when citizens organize themselves.
We're doing everything possible, including what you suggested. But if there's the potential for needless loss of lives, we've lost a teacher already. If we can avoid losing more, we will avoid losing more.
Respond when challenged, and they reveal who is willing to stand in front when things become uncomfortable. One of the most fascinating lessons from this event is that influence is no longer limited to elected officials. Today, some activists command audiences larger than traditional political structures. Some online personalities can mobilize thousands of people within days. That's a reality politicians can no longer ignore. Stated that influence in modern Nigeria comes from trust, visibility, and connection with ordinary people. Whether someone supports him or opposes him, his ability to mobilize attention has become impossible to dismiss. And that's exactly why this protest became such a major story. At the end of the day, this event will be remembered for more than the speeches, more than the allegations, more than the videos. It will be remembered because it highlighted a growing reality. Nigerians want leaders who listen. Nigerians want leaders who show up. And Nigerians want leaders who are willing to stand with the people, not above them. The protest in Oyo State may have lasted only a short time, but the conversations it started could last much longer. Happened that day. The real question is what happens next? Will more citizens become politically active? Will more leaders engage directly with the people? Or will this become just another viral moment that eventually fades away? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. Nigeria is watching. And Nigerians are paying attention like never before. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you never miss any major political developments shaping Nigeria's future. Now I want to hear from you. Question number 1. Do you believe VeryDarkMan is becoming one of the most influential citizen activists in Nigeria today? Or do you think his influence is being exaggerated? Question number 2. When citizens organize peaceful protests, should political leaders always come out personally to address them? Or should official government representatives handle such situations? Drop your answers in the comment section. Let's have a respectful but honest conversation.
I'll be reading every comment. And I'll see you in the next video.